friends. It's Miss Dudley, and we are going to review our Letterland sounds and characters. Let's play a little game of Who Do You Hear? Listen for these Letterlanders sounds at the start of these words. Say astronaut. Astronaut. Let's stretch that. Astronaut. Who do you hear? That's right. It's Annie Apple. What about at the beginning of donut? Donut. Whose sound do you hear at the beginning of donut? That's right. It's Dippy Duck. Good job. Whose sound do you hear at the beginning of the word Asia? Asia. Who's that? That's right. It's Mr. A. He says his name, A, at the beginning of Asia. Okay, just going to review the Letterland cards. Mr. A says A. Dippy Duck says D. Annie Apple says ah. Red Robot says Quarrelsome Queen says quack. Eddie Elephant says eh. Sammy Snake says S. Uppy Umbrella says Vicky Violet says v. Walter Walrus says w. And Bouncy Ben says b. Now it's listen and think time. The Letterlander we are going to learn about today has no feet. Can you guess who that might be? This Letterlander drinks milk and eats munchy, crunchy metal things. And he only has 3 legs. Who is he? Munching Mike. Can you see how Munching Mike moves? Of course, he moves in the reading direction. Munching Mike makes the sound. And to remember his sound with his action trick, you put your hand on your belly and you rub like this. Like you ate something very, very good. Most people who do not know about Letterland call this an M. We will learn more about that letter name later, but the most important thing is for us to remember right now is that Munching Mike has a sound, and it is the sound. Let's see if we can stretch and hold this sound. Good job. Marvelous. Let's do it again, but look around to see what let's look at your mouth and see what your mouth is doing. That's right. My mouth was closed when I made Munching Mike's sound. With the way we say it with our mouth closed and keep it closed. Let's stretch it out and hold it as long as we can. Magnificent. Now I'm going to read Munching Mike's story. Look, it's the marvelous metal monster, Munching Mike. At the moment, he is munching on his main meal. It's a mixture of melon and mangoes and marshmallows, but he has mixed in with it bits bits of crunchy metal and magnets. Munching Mike lives in the mountains with his mum. Can you see her at the top of this page? There she is. The mountains are far away, but that doesn't matter because Munching Mike and his mum can move very quickly on their 3 metal wheels. Many people think that monsters are scary, but Mike is the mildest monster you'll ever meet. Do you ever make his sound when you're munching on your favorite meal? Mmm. Now let's think of some things that start with a Munching Mike's sound. You have many, many of these in your body beginning with mmm. They help you move. What are they? They're your muscles. That's right. Muscles starts with Munching Mike's sound. Up in the sky at night, what would Munching Mike munch if he could reach it? It might be the moon or the Milky Way. What does Munching Mike prefer to play in? Some soft sand or messy mud? That's right, messy mud because it has his sound. Would Munching Mike like mashed potatoes or baked potatoes best? I think he would like mashed potatoes. Which pet would he want more, a lizard or a mouse? Which time of day does he like best, morning or afternoon? That's right, morning. Would he prefer a light lunch or a midday main meal? Midday main meal. Who would prefer a light lunch? Who has that sound? Would Munching Mike like to drink? What would Munching Mike like to drink at lunch? His favorite drink, milk. So now we know lots and lots about Munching Mike. Now we're going to talk about Munching Mike's letter shape. Munching Mike is just a little monster, so he calls his mom to do the job of starting important words like names, since Munching Mike's mom is much bigger than he is. And here she is. You see her large letter shape? And Munching Mike's small letter shape. And there's his name on this card, Munching Mike. How can you tell it's his name? Because of the 2 capital letters, Munching Mike. I'm going to be posting a copy of this on my website under the Letterland Lessons, but I wanted to take a look at this picture of this page with Munching Mike with you guys. You can trace his letter shape here, right there. We can take a look at these different pictures that start with a sound like this map, and this monkey, this magnet, mountains, and a mouse. And there's Munching Mike and his mum. Got the capital big M and the little letter shape of Munching Mike. Munching Mike and his mom. Here's Munching Mike's sentence page here. And there he is. And what is he doing? He's eating. But the sentence says, Munching Mike is making a mess. So we need to circle or point to here all the Munching Mike's letter shapes. I see you here and there, and his name, Munching Mike. I see one there, and he says he's making a mess. And take a look at all the things in this picture that start with his letter shape. Let's start with his sound. We have a mouse, and what is he doing? He's mopping. The mouse is mopping. And then we have a bowl of metal things that Munching Mike is munching on. There's his milk and a magnet, a couple of magnets there, all this metal here. And there he is, munching away, Munching Mike. And now I'm going to read this story called Dad, a Hat, a Cat, focusing on Clever Cat, Minnie Apple, Tippy Duck, Harry Hatman, and Munching Mike. Haven't got the talking test yet, but we'll talk about her soon. Dad, a hat, a cat, a mad dad. Dad is mad because the cat sat on his hat and messed it up. One of the last things we're going to take a look here is this sheet. You can practice tracing. I'm also going to include this on my site for you to practice with your finger tracing Munching Mike on your screen. You are able to get to one. Munching Mike's letter shapes here. Then it says here that we will color the pictures that start with Munching Mike's sound. So we can't really color them, but we can talk about the pictures here that have Munching Mike's sound. This is a mug. Sometimes when you look at it, you'll think about cup, but the right word for this is a mug, and that definitely has Munching Mike's sound. What about this mitten here? Mitten. Yep, that has Munching Mike's sound too. What about this hat? You don't hear at the beginning of hat, do you? So that doesn't have Munching Mike's sound. What about this mouse? Mouse, that's right. The mouse has Munching Mike's sound. So we would color, if we were coloring, we'd color the mug, the mitten, and the mouse. Now we're going to join the pictures that start with Munching Mike's sound to his letter. So will we join this milk? We would join the milk, right? Join the milk to the M. Will we join the mouse? We join the mouse to the M. What about the mountains? Will we join that to that? Yes, definitely. What about this hat? Not going to join the hat to the letter because it doesn't make the sound. But this monkey definitely does. We draw that over there to that letter. Munching Mike's sound. Here is the video of Munching Mike's song.
That monster Munching Mike, he has an appetite. He hums contentedly, munching mouthfuls merrily. That monster Munching Mike, he has an appetite. He hums contentedly, munching mouthfuls merrily.
Here is Munching Mike's letter shape song.
Make Munching Mike's back leg first, then his second leg and third, so he can go munching in a word. Make Munching Mike's back leg first, then his second leg and third, so he can go munching in a word.
There's Munching Mike.